few, as many maidens would be.
Good everyone, welcome back to Not In My Lifetime channel. First stream in about a week, so apologies for that. Been illness and other stuff going on, but again, we're all, again, Abov's not here, obviously, he's actually ill today, so obviously he'll be back hopefully somewhat this week. So I brought in the best arrangement I possibly could find. Alf, how you doing, mate? You good?
I'm doing great. Big up, by the way, to Bevo. Get well soon. Get well soon, Mr. Cook.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't say that so early in the show, but there you go.
Always.
I'm only using your words against you, Bevo. Love. But I'm doing great. Thank you for asking.
Look, all I'll say is, right, algorithm-wise, we all know it's cooked right now. I mean, even the bigger channels right now are struggling right now. So, maybe Alvin's like, it is what it is. We don't care. Yeah, they right. Everyone's in the having a chat with us. We absolutely appreciate it. But YouTube's cooked right now. But again, we're always there, no matter what. Still here and grinding out. Bevo, obviously in the chat. Big up Bevo, man. But I'm doing good, man. Big up Dash, if everyone. Smash the like, subscribe as always. Yeah, of course. Yep. Look, like an Al Shadow on our channel, opinions are always allowed, no matter what they are. It's a bit more positive right now, which is good. I think for me and Alf is great because like for once, like rather than last year being so miserable, it's not perfect. We didn't ask it to be perfect. Just some good positive signs. Like, you know what, there's something to build on there, rather than be sat here going crazy every week. 1-13 lost for it. It's getting worse. So nice to be a few wins to sort of enjoy for the first time in a while, which is good.
Last year, if we're going to Blue Friday show, the first Blue Friday show that was positive was in the summer transfer window.
Whereas now, we get back to back. Like, yes, but for positive shows, we're finally like, honestly, right? You and me are actually quite sensible people. Sometimes people often believe that, but we are. Like, if we trust me, in this stream, we'll go through I think I'm not saying we're back. I'm being to be real here. I think it's still as Dash is here. I agree with what Dash is right now. It's kind of like it's a start of something. It's building rhythm, morale within the team, and I'm going to say it. We are seeing some good signs of morale. I think seeing Diaz and Donnarumma, like Diaz, always look like he's getting back to that kind of level. Like, I'm not saying he's there yet, but having people behind you that you can trust and rely on is already a good sign already. So I think we'll start seeing the defense get better as we get players back fit as well. But yeah, I think it will come. But I think we've got to just chill and one game at a time. Monaco Wednesday, they've got Brentford. Get 2 wins out of the next 2, then go into the break, looking good and see where we are after that. I think the results this weekend were good as well. Obviously, Arsenal got a last minute winner, but again, I don't really care about that result. Even if Arsenal lost the game, it would have been great, but it wouldn't have been like, oh my god, title race. Like, for me, it's like title race right now hasn't even started yet. It's like it's not even October yet, and we're talking about a title race when
Yeah, but I am of the principle that you can lose a title before Christmas. 130 charges.
130 charges. Yeah.
Well, yeah. That's clever.
Oh god,
sorry,
yeah.
What was I saying?
Sensible, yeah. Sensible, my ass, yeah.
I'm of the principle, as I was saying, that you can't win a title by Christmas, but you can lose it by then. So I do think it matters what you do in these games.
Yeah.
But with only 5 points behind, I believe, at the moment from Liverpool. So it's not that drastic yet.
And look, Nico G will get on to Nico G. Again, I like Nico G. I think he's actually a decent player and will get better. I just think people need to remember he's not Rodri level. Look at Rodri his first year for City, by the way. There's an example. Rodri's first year at City was called Plodri. First year and a half. Do you remember? I mean, I was on Twitter quite a lot that time between I think Bro, I was on Twitter between 2014 and between now. I've seen a lot of stuff go on Twitter the last, like, people think that, recently, mate. Before that, 17-18 Centurion season, mate. Like, the fan base where it is now.
I think I installed Twitter for the first time in lockdown, so I'm not quite sure what was happening before the lockdown. But Gundogan slandered, Rodri slandered during the lockdown period.
again, I've done YouTube on and off, sometimes. Obviously, this is the first channel I probably had properly as my own, and it managed to grow quite well, which is good. So it's kind of like, I've been on and off YouTube, Twitter, that kind of stuff, doing my own stuff here and there. So I've kind of sort of seen quite a little bit of people obviously come and go when it comes to City social media. But this season, we'll get into it, right? Because I think obviously I'm beaten in 5 games, after that Brighton performance, obviously, which was, I mean, it wasn't as bad as the Tottenham one, but we still lost the game 2-1. I was at that game. But I'm going to say it, right? I've seen a definite improvement in character and improvement in the morale of the team, and the fact that we're not no longer sort of collapsing now. We're like, even when we goes 1-1, I'm like, right, get back in the game. And
I don't see meltdowns on Twitter. I don't see meltdowns on Twitter when our lineup gets released. I think that's a good start.
Well, the thing is, right, I can't blame Pep for playing Nunes right back, because the thing is, right, and by the way, right, Livramento is going to happen anyway. Let's be real now. That injury that he's got, by the way, is probably out for about a year or so, depending on recovery time. So, all I'm going to say for the right back spot, probably something different, for being real going forward. But again, I'm sure Pep wants a right back. I'm sure he does. But I think Husanov's done a good job there when he's been fit. But I think we've got to start looking at right back to come in, because I don't want to keep playing players.
I know one. I know a right back.
Who's that? Oh, Wan-Bissaka. No, West Ham. West Ham are terrible, bro.
I actually wasn't going to go there this time.
All right. Well then.
Joaquin says.
I'm going to say it, right? That's not a bad shout. Because, bro, look at the Kuiper at Brighton right now.
Yeah. And Joaquin says is way better than the Kuiper. Jana Hoover. How about Jana Hoover, Bevel?
Oh, Hoover. Oh, my Jesus. But if he was here, he'd probably... I won't do it for him, but obviously, if he was here, he'd be instantly taking out the room. But the thing, right, Joachim says, right, I'll say it, right. I've actually watched him some games, obviously, for him, and I like the look of him. Because people are like, oh, it's Belgian League. I couldn't give a shit, mate.
No. You need to watch him. Absolutely bully top wingers in the Champions League. And he's small, yeah. I think he's about the same size as Rico Lewis, but he's bullying wingers who are way taller than him. I love watching him.
Well, look, again, the right back spot, obviously we all know he's sorted, but I think what we got right now is probably fine for the next few months anyway. So it'll probably be okay. But I think, in terms of obviously the Huddersfield game was, I mean, I'll be real here. I know we didn't win 5-6-0, but we won the game in a tough midweek away game, at a ground which obviously Leicester lost at. Some obviously teams have lost it, have gone there and lost. So I think it's, we won the game 2-0, clean sheet, and got out there without the go to penalty shootout. But I think the Burnley one for me,
unlike some teams in Manchester.
Oh yeah, you can't lose a League Two team. Grimsby Town, by the way. By the way, won 7-1 by the way that weekend. 7-1. So hey,
they're massive.
Not bad. Yeah, Joe, what it is, right? Husnov for me has massively impressed me. From what I know he's been obviously injured a bit here and there, but I just think that I know he's still quite young, has a lot to work on, but he's already showing a lot of maturity already in the game he's playing and learning a lot more each game that comes. I think he's definitely going to be a player. I think for the future of the team, it's going to only get better and better in the squad. I think
I think though that Husnov would probably want to go into centre back. He'll probably be patient this season, maybe even next season, but eventually he will want to be that centre back, I imagine.
Yeah, this Dash. I wouldn't honestly, right? Is it A700 at Southampton? Potentially another one at Newcastle. Like the thing is, right, I feel sorry for the guy because the guy's a really good player, mate. He's a really good right back for his age. He's so talented. Probably it wasn't for injuries, man. Probably the next big England right back to come through in England, obviously, and obviously going forward. But yeah, we can't have a player like that. We need someone with a better record, and I think and it isn't his fault, by the way. It's just unlucky how it's gone. But we need someone I can rely on a right back. But yeah, Predator Johnny. See, Joe, what I'm going to say as it is right about Reinders, right? I think that first game generally overhyped him a lot. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I think he was brilliant. He's actually been quite solid in some games that I've watched him, especially in Napoli against Napoli. He's still adapting to the team. That Wolves game was great, by the way. It was brilliant, but he's still learning as much as everyone else is right now. As doing his team.
I think. I mean, he played brilliant in the Wolves game, but I don't think that's the main issue. I think he played in a way against Wolves that he's just not going to play for most of his City career, and people are expecting him to play that way. People aren't looking at how good is Tijani playing. They're looking at is he emulating the Wolves game. He's not going to do that a lot because different situations call for different tactics. And when you are a player like Tijani, who can play in the 6, the 8, or the 10, you're going to be the player who's going to get a different role every game, like Bernardo used to. Bernardo used to have a different role every game. Even if he was starting every game at right wing, his role was different each game. And I think Tijani is next played like that. But he's going to start the midfield more. I don't think he's been bad at all. I thought he played poorly against Brighton, but that's about it, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, who's just Diaz, Vadio, Norwich, we lovely be our starting back line was. Yeah, no, I mean, I think Aït-Nouri, to be fair, right, Aït-Nouri for me has actually worked hard to get this. I think O'Reilly's done a very good job playing left back while he's been out. I don't think he should be guaranteed he should play straight away. I think it's good that we've got two players that we can sort of choose from, not left back, rather because I think is O'Reilly a left back by trade? No, but can he play there and do a job there? Yeah, he can. I think he's getting better defensively. He's getting that. I think again he's a player playing on position, so I'm not going to sit and go at him for that. Like he's being forced to play there while we've got injuries, but I think he's definitely showing a lot of maturity already playing in this team and sort of showing. I think that contract that he got is definitely well deserved for the performances that he's been putting in recently. I think he'd be a very good squad player for this team for the next couple of years anyway. But I want to talk about a player that you and me have been very critical of, and rightly so, in the last couple of years, Jeremy Doku. Now, credit where it's due, by the way, and I'm happy that he's doing really well because I think we can always see the talent. Like the guy is clearly a talented player that has the ability to do it, and when he's doing what he's doing in the final third, a lot more now, looking for the pass early, rather than trying to dribble around 4 or 5 different players like Messi and get some tangled up. Looking for the early
By
pass.
the way, because you bring up Messi, I just want to say, if anyone saw that Aguero quote where he says, well, it's a stupid quote, really. That's not real. I hate when people do this on Twitter, when they just make up quotes.
Yeah.
And I hate that. But on Doku, listen, I have never seen a player overnight, because it was overnight. One game he was shit, the next game he looked world class against Man United. I've never seen a player do that and keep it up. Doku was shit for 2 years. It's some good games in between, but far and few between. Overnight, he decided, I'm world class now. I've never seen a player just click like that quickly. He played great against Man United. I thought against Napoli he was a bit poor, but he scored a world-class goal, so who cares? He played against Arsenal. Probably, I'm not going to say he was our best player, but he was one of our 3 best players against Arsenal, in my opinion.
Yep.
He didn't play against Huddersfield.
Burnley, very good.
No, he didn't.
Against
Burnley. Yeah, against Burnley, he won man of the match. I think I don't know who I'd give it for the Burnley. I feel like a few players were really good, but I think he deserves it. I think he deserves it. It's either him, Haaland, although I do think Haaland played quite poorly, actually. He just scored 2 goals at the end. But Haaland agenda.
He scored 2 goals, but he scored 2 goals. Yeah. They're right. We don't care. As long as you do something to get. Look, I'm not asking to be insane the whole game. Like, as long as you get your chances and take them, that's all we care about. Like, again, we'll get into the game a little bit and those performances in a bit, but I'm just happy we're seeing a bit of consistency. Like Doku, since the last 4 games he's played, has been very good. But like Dash says here, keep on doing it. I think with Doku,
I'm just gonna interject something though, because keep doing it. That's fair. I think just wait until January and look back at how he's done for the majority of the games. What is the trend? Because it's a problem. Every player ever has had poor games. Take Messi at the Emirates. He was diabolically bad that game, and that's Lionel Messi. If Lionel Messi can have poor games, so can everyone else.
Yeah.
If Doku now has one poor game, because he had 2 poor years, people are going to ignore the 5 world-class games he's played, even if he plays another 2 world-class games immediately afterwards. So I think you just have to look over the big picture, but you've got to pick the relevant periods. Don't look at the past 2 seasons if he's gonna be on big picture world class until January.
Yeah.
That does make sense. So I like what I'm saying right now from Doku. He's gonna get called up for the national team no matter how good or bad he is. So you better say good for my sanity's sake. And just keep that form up.
That's what I mean. Like, again, I'm not asking to get Gina every game. I'm asking to put performances in every game. Like, some games, it won't work out. It won't go your way. But the least we expect is, you know what? It didn't go his way.
But he didn't get GA against Arsenal, and I think he was one of our best players.
Yeah, exactly. And this is the thing. Now, obviously, when it comes to Savinho's, it's obviously a different one. I think Savinho, for me, obviously hasn't played many games, obviously started many games. So I've got to see him play a bit more. But with Savinho now, I've got to say, if he's getting a new deal, we've got to see the best Savinho now. I mean, look, if Doku's doing this, I need Savinho to do it. Because, again, if them two can play at the levels that we know they can play at, we have two of the best wingers in the league if they get output correctly. But the problem is, but the thing is, when they're both them, they're both very young and still obviously have tendencies to do things that they shouldn't do. So again, it's not. I'm not necessarily worried about
think so, because right now I look at Savio. I don't think he's going to get in at left wing over this version of Doku, because I said before, if Doku keeps up his current form, he is better than Rodrigo. Let's just be honest. We've never seen Rodrigo be this good for a full season. Still, it's not been a full season, but I'm saying if he keeps it up. Savio, I don't see him getting ahead of that. Then right wing, I don't think he's that great as a right winger. And Cherki is going to have that right wing down on lock. And Cherki, who I've watched a lot, is not really a 10. People say he's a 10, but like, go watch him at Lyon. He wasn't really a 10.
He's an inside forward kind of player. I mean, I think he's someone that you want. Like him and can work together, but not really 10s. Like Marmouche is more behind a support striker kind of player.
Yeah, a shadow striker.
Yeah, striker. Which sounds like I'm being a body tactico, but I'm just going off what I'm seeing. But yeah, like you know what I mean. Like this is what I mean. Like it's still early day. Like, I'm not going to be sitting glazing everyone because again, it's still very early on in the season. I was happy that we're seeing performances that are much better than what we were seeing last season. And it's definitely a platform to build on. Again, was it 5 unbeaten, obviously, in the last? Obviously, really, it should be 5 wins in a row. Really. Like, it should be 5 in a row. If it wasn't for that Arsenal game where we just got our second goal, I think it's over 2-1 and we're through. But again, it's margins, isn't it? It's fine margins that we're still having to trot off. I think that's me next stage, by the way. Now we're getting the levels back towards a decent level. Next up is the fine margins. In those close games where we need to get the goal, can we do it and can we sort of get through that game? And I think Napoli, we did do that. But obviously they're 10 men, but that's something obviously they do that very well.
I mean, people keep saying they had 10 men. They were woeful before they went down to 10 men. So
I'm not saying you know what I mean with that. I'm just sort of saying I think all that is they've parked the bus and we got through that and got the 2-0 win and I played pretty well that game. It's more the case of there are more tests to come for this team, especially in November and December. You know, with Liverpool at home, then we've got obviously Madrid away, obviously in December. But I think for me, Madrid away, can easily be a win. Madrid right now are very average, mate.
Yeah.
If I'm being real, Liverpool as well. Liverpool obviously is still very, for them. It's still very early days. Like a lot of new players in their team as well. They've got to sort of put it together.
What is sorry to go back to that previous one?
What is that?
What is your beef with Giri? Anish Giri does not even know I exist, mate. You can't have beef with someone who doesn't know you exist. Don't know what you mean with that. I think he's a bit of a cunt, but can't have beef with someone who does know you exist, can you?
I'm interested to see how the but that's what I mean. Like we still have got to bring Marmoush back, Aiden Norrie back, Shaggy back, and also Husnov back. Once you get a fully fit squad, there or thereabouts, that's when for me we'll see how where this team goes, because I think it's what I said before about everyone. Oh, Neville said about Liverpool being Torres, not us. Good. I want to be quiet right now. I want to be under the radar, because if everyone's focusing on Liverpool and Arsenal right now, good. I mean, so we can keep improving our performances under the radar, build levels. Because again, everyone said, "Oh, Man City back in it again." Then I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's like it's a bit more focused on us again. Whereas if we keep getting our results, and keep improving week on week, then all of a sudden we're second out of nowhere of terrible results. So it can happen.
I think right now, forget the table. Just look at the games for now. We're not the team right now to be worried about where are we in the I mean, we should be top 4, but we will be there. So we're not the team right now to be worried about that. We just need to be worried game by game. And if we are, I mean, that's part of it, to be fair.
Hi, Kathy. You're right. Big up.
But if we are up there by end December, early January, then you can talk. But I think right now we're not the team to be talking about that.
Well, exactly. As I thought, like, this isn't us saying we can't win the league. Not at all. I think we can, but we've got to see this improvement continue. I think if you ask me, like, where I think we are, I'll be like, well, I think we're probably the third best team in the league at the moment, minimum. I think I have all the teams at the moment, which might sound like I'm being a bit negative, but Liverpool and Arsenal, are Liverpool better than us right now? Yes, because even though they've played crap, they've got results when we haven't got results, apart from one game.
Yeah.
Arsenal better than us, but even so, not much better than us, though, Arsenal. Not by much, if I'm being real.
Arsenal is just... Arsenal will never win anything with Arteta.
No.
It's just like... It's physically impossible to win something with Arteta. Like, actually, this is an interesting concept in law. So you have 3 different types of comprehension in law. One of them is factual comprehension, which just means you are factually capable of doing something. You are capable of driving a car, physically. You're capable of doing it. That doesn't mean you're legally allowed to do it. Maybe you're underage, but you can physically do it. Now, why do I bring this up? Arteta has everything he needs to win a title, but he's physically incapable of driving that car. He's got 2 non-working legs. He is paralyzed from waist down. He cannot drive that car over the line. It's physically impossible for him. It's so funny to watch him struggle. That guy can be 10 points ahead. You know he's going to crumble. It's just a special talent to have. Not a good type of talent, but it's a special talent that Arteta has. And Arsenal fans get to enjoy it. Second place is steroids. I think they finished second again. It's talent, really.
Oh, look, a better team at Newcastle, a better Newcastle team beats them and gets the result yesterday. Newcastle, by the way, right now, mate, I'm going to say as it is, Hulk gets sacked. It could happen. Like, I know it. I mean, will that be harsh? Possibly.
I don't really know what Newcastle has been doing this season, so I can't say. Let me check the table.
What was that? What? Well, look at Villa. If it wasn't for the win yesterday, they're still a bottom three. Like Emery's just about got them a win. Bologna and also win against Fulham. So yeah, I don't know. It's still very early days right now. It's still very early days right now in the league. So it's hard to really tell everyone is.
I mean, they play Villa away. They played Liverpool.
Oh Jesus Christ! Really? This guy, man, this Arteta guy, planned to invite a team of RAF fighter pilots to house in order to improve how he speaks to his players. What is this? What? I don't get this, bro.
It's this, and I think he's training F1 drivers. He's trying to train them to handle the G's. The wrong sport, Arteta. Wrong sport.
Bro, the Arsenal fans after that win yesterday. Oh, look, we're back. We're going to win the league. Like, do you know what? Good. Act like that. Because I was chatting to a Liverpool fan that I thought I got on very well with, and he was saying it's me. At the end of the day, right? They're chatting shit. Like, we know that. Even like us, like, because they've won stuff, we won stuff. We know how it is. Even if we're not at our best, we know that it's very early to be celebrated. And these other fans, mate, never learn. They never ever learn from their mistakes. How many times are they get humbled before they start realizing their mistakes?
You know what it is, yeah? They still don't get what stay humble means. They still don't get it.
And our Haaland, by the way, has dunked on the Gabriel Saliba a few times now already. By the way, it's like
I don't know why there's like this thing where people say that Haaland gets pocketed by Saliba.
No,
He scored every game he's played against Saliba. You know that?
Bar one game, yeah. Bar one game.
The one game he then scored, Saliba didn't play. He scored every game he's played against Saliba. How is he getting pocketed?
The only guy that he sort of like has a good battle with is Van Dijk. But that's obvious because it's
but he still scored. He scored in 2 separate Liverpool games, and I think he's played them 4 or 5 times.
Like, and I'm right. Is there even a defense that he's probably like Rudiger?
But he didn't play poor against Rudiger either. Rudiger got dropped because he got destroyed by Haaland at the Bernabeu. Because Rudiger, when you look at the De Bruyne goal, Haaland makes a run, Rudiger follows Haaland, De Bruyne is free, De Bruyne scores, Rudiger gets dropped for that mistake.
Yeah.
And if you look at the game at the Etihad in the 4-beat season with Rudiger, Haaland created the biggest chance of that game. So he wasn't getting pocketed by Rudiger, was he?
But Joy is right, guys. Anyone's worried about what pundits are saying about us winning the league? Good. The more that no one focuses on us, the better. Because we know the script that we have every season when we're like this. Last year we knew straight away, yeah, not gonna happen this year.
The script is the moment they start talking about our charges again means we're gonna win our title. That's the script.
But the thing is, like, we know what it's like with football. For us, it's Wednesday. Monaco. Beat Monaco. Cool, right. 6 points out of 6. Brilliant. Good start. They go Brentford. By the way, right, Brentford's a hard place to go, by the way, right now. I know that it's not Thomas Frank ball anymore, but they've still got good players that Brentford can score past us. You know what I mean? So I feel like, it's not an easy game Sunday, that one. But if you get a win there, I'll probably take it. Well, it's just better.
Know what, yeah? I am kind of obligated to celebrate every Thiago goal because Thiago absolutely carried Club Brugge to a title when we didn't deserve one. But I can't celebrate a goal if he scores against Man City. So I hope it's like 3-0 to Man City, and then he scores like a scummy penalty right at the end. That's what I hope.
Well, this is the thing, right? Like, for me, just get 3 points on the board. We score a few goals like on Saturday, great. 5 goals in the game. Yeah, no clean sheet. I know it's not have a clean sheet, but for me, with the keeper, right? I mean, even with the 2 goals that he conceded, right, I haven't really been his fault. I mean, maybe the Arsenal ones could be his fault with like the positioning, but the Burnley one on Saturday wasn't his fault at all. Like a wrong-footed cross went off Diaz's leg and wrong-footed him. Like, and apart from that, he's been pretty good. Like, I can't fault Donnarumma at all so far from what I've seen. I think He's exactly what we needed. Team.
I think Donnarumma is. I think Donnarumma is just like a world-class goalkeeper. You can't. You can't say one thing or another about it. Like, it's just world class. That's all you can say, I think. So sometimes sometimes you try to say too much, I think. With Donnarumma, I think it's world class, and it's that simple.
Well, even on defence, right? Yeah, the only goal, right? It could have been dealt with better. Of course, it could have done. But I think also that there was a good cross from Hartman and a good Andy did well there. It's kind of like a bit of both, a bit of our football, so a bit of Burnley's intuition as well to sort of get the ball in the box and get the goal from it.
By the way, double own goal.
Esteve. This thing, by the way, Esteve, by the way, he's actually not a bad player, by the way, Esteve. He's actually a decent.
You know what's funny? Esteve is also the next name for the result of Ardham. I don't know how well you can see that, but that's Esteve. Which, by the way, I got this because when I was younger, I played a football tournament against Zulte Waregem's like youth team, and we won the tournament. So we got like things like this.
Nice. I better get Barcelona Real Madrid, so disability teams. Yeah, honestly,
Zulte Waregem is a bit shit, to be honest, but
but do you know what it is, right? Like, yeah, we own goals on Saturday, but the way I look at it, right, last season, that I probably win a draw or a narrow 2-1 win last season. This year we're a lot more free thinking, a lot more gung ho this year. I think I'm not saying it's all that. Obviously, there's two things that obviously can be worked on. I think watching Haaland that game, right? Like the fact that he's sort of now coming to midfield a bit more and sort of passing the Doku and sort of laying it off and that, sort of making the runs spot. I'm happy he's doing that, but also I want to get the box more as well. Like it's kind of like I appreciate him trying to sort of link the play up a little bit more. That's nice.
Yeah.
But you're also a striker, mate. Like it's like again, I'm all for a bit more involvement in the play, but we've got to sort of make sure that you're still a striker, mate. We need to start banging the goals in. And also,
I think he did that at the end of the Burnley game, though.
Well, yeah, both goals. One was finished obviously from a good knock across. And then also and the other one was actually, although it was a header backwards, he still won with the keeper at the end of the game and could finish past the keeper. So
look at the movement, by the way, on that second goal of Haaland. Like, that is unreal movement, because what Haaland does here, if you don't know where to find the clips, Haaland is over here, takes a defender here and another defender here. Haaland runs, knowing he's not going to get to the ball. The pass was given, he runs into an offside position, the ball is never going to get there. But he knows that. What he wants to do is get behind the defender, so he's out of the line of sight. Then he walks around, and he waits for what the defender does. If you're clearing the ball with your head, there's a small chance it goes backwards. If it doesn't, okay, Haaland doesn't get the ball, just goes back to playing football. If it does go backwards, which in this case it did, ball falls to Haaland, and he's clean through on goal. So many players will not do that. People talk about world class here because I saw Hazelbank actually talk about Haaland being potentially world class. He's got more goals. Haaland has more career goals than Hazelbank already.
Hasselbank, bro, was chatting shit. Like, I know he's an old school fan. I don't think he was a good striker. He was obviously a good striker, but I just feel a little bit like to think that he's not world class. Like, really? Like, come on. Like, I'm sorry, that's BS. Like, you know it's BS. Like, he's banging in goals week on week, but like 8 goals in 6 games is his worst start to Premier League season ever. How is that? Like, even Kane wasn't doing that shit. Even Bloody Shearer wasn't doing this shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is the levels we're talking about here. These are the levels that we're reaching now.
I'm pretty sure that if you like a goal to the top 10 best starts of Premier League season, Haaland's all 4 seasons are probably ended.
They are. They are.
That's not world class. I don't know what is.
At the end of the day, right? Like, look, in what was always going to be an interesting season after last year, right? I think we are seeing improvement already. I think having a new keeper already is a much improvement. I think our defense is getting there. Obviously, we're not sure our best defense yet. I think obviously Husanov been the probably best right back. Obviously, left back we've got to see more of Nori before I decide where Nori is right now. But I think I'm watching Nori's been decent, but I think Nori's been good, been probably the best left back so far. I've played more games, but I think the midfield, especially, is an interesting one, and we'll get on to Nico G. Right? I mean, Rodri's been decent considering he's come back from injury. I think he's done pretty well. Like, yeah, he's not been prime Rodri, but he's getting back to that point to come back from a big injury. The way he's
back to Clinic FC now, though, because he did pick up a knee injury. Apparently, he can play against Monaco. I'm not sure how good the sources said, but I won't play him anyhow because Monaco is actually quite tragic.
Well, apparently he's not injured. I think he's a bit of pain. I'm like, well, look, if we got a little bit of pain in it, don't play him. Let him just get that pain down and then play him again.
But here's the thing, though, because I mean, this is why you guys need to watch documentaries. I know a lot of people think documentaries are boring, but they're really not. That's never going to happen, Rosa. When you watch documentaries on Serie A, you see just how meticulous they are with taking care of players, especially like Juventus and Inter Milan. Those two teams, insane how much they try to preserve players. And sometimes you just see, like, when players are hurting in specific ways after an injury, the doctors do a bunch of tests. They see how much can that muscle handle, and then they force you to put pressure on the place where you've got the pain. So, for example, your knee or your, in Rodri's case, knee, maybe your hamstring. And they force you to work that place to the limit, and then they make you stop because they've got all these tests that they can see how much you can handle exactly. It's ridiculous. And that way, they actually cover better because pains can be from your tendons. Like, let's say in this case, it's a tendon. Your tendon could be constricting itself. That could cause pain. But you need to make it loose again, which only happens with exercise. So sometimes pain actually has to be released with exercise. So, I mean, it's very interesting to see, but I want to see here just how this medical team handles our players for the future now. But I don't think just because it's pain that always means the best choice is not to play. Sometimes the best choice is to play, to relieve that pain, to relieve that muscle.
What I do is I'm on the bench on Wednesday. Just bench. Say, right, if we need you on, we'll bring you on. But most likely we should look. Monaco are not some crap team that way. And I know they lost 4-1 to you and that, but there's still players that can hurt us. What was it, Fatty? Is it Akliush as well? So they've got players that can hurt us, but really,
Akliush is shit.
Right. So really, we should win the game Wednesday. We should win the game, but it should be like we should be winning the game.
Yes.
For being real. Okay. Again on the bench just in case, but if not, don't just have him there with the team. Just as part of the squad. But let's get into Gonzalez, shall we? Nico G, the topic on the fan base right now, because I don't think he's actually that bad of a player. I think the whole topic of him has got out of proportion. I'm not saying he's world class or level of Rodri, by the way. I just think that the way he's playing and he's getting used to playing, I think he's getting used to playing obviously a lot more games than he was last year. Like last year was play a couple of games and then was barely playing at all. So he's playing more, but also playing a different league. I just think at the moment, I think our fans have got to be a bit more understandable that he's not the player that we need from him. Like he's like Rodri's first year. He's his first season.
I don't know if he is though, because when Rodri first came in, it was clear he was going to be. It was clear he was going to be the next Fernandinho. Well, it wasn't clear he was going to reach that level, but it was clear that was why we bought him. He was here to replace Fernandinho. I don't think Pep has that confidence in Gonzalez. He had that confidence in Rodri. Yeah, Rodri was playing poorly, but Pep had confidence in Rodri in that role. So I think that's a bit different, to be honest. I'm not saying Gonzalez is shit, because I do think he's played some good games. But I don't really know with him. Is he a backup 8? Is he going to want to be a backup 8?
Yeah, that's what I mean. And I think it's good. I will say we're positive that it's positive to have a Kovacic back. I think it's good to have a bit of experience in the squad. I think if you understand, right, because he's young. I think out of the 3 players people could use last year, he was probably the best player out of the 3 people go on about. Like Cover's a good experienced player. Is he a DM? No, he's not a DM. But he's an 8, playing in the 8 position, and he does really, really well. Like I think you understand that. Like the guy for me is a very talented player. And I think he's for the money that we got for him, also the money we paid for him. I think he's been a good player for us. He's obviously been quite an experienced player. I think to have him, especially in the Champions League again, and some of these smaller games coming up, it gives him a bit of momentum, a bit of time to sort of get fits back up again off the bench, a bit more game time.
Having Kovacic, I think, on the pitch against weaker teams is going to stop it from doing stupid stuff. And also having him as an option is going to stop us from crumbling. I think those are things we've faced, which Kovacic does stop. Is he good enough for the City? Not anymore, probably. Like, he's getting old. But he is what we've got, and we need to use him.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm sorry, right? Calvin Phillips, just get him gone. Yeah, bro. Huddersfield, they give him the ball away, and oh, mate,
Right back redemption.
His point, mate, is lost. I'm sorry, right, but like, I genuinely, you know what, give him a chance, bro. But how is this guy so poor now? Like, he used to be a good player, mate. He used to be actually a decent defensive midfielder.
You know what happened? He won the treble. By the way Calvin Phillips celebrated that treble, shameless. He won the treble. He's got the medal, at the very least. He's got a lot of money. This guy is just living rich life. This man is rich. He don't give a fuck about football. He's rich, mate. Who cares? I'm rich. Like what you gonna do? Oh, you're a shit footballer. Well, I'm rich, mate. What you gonna do?
Yeah, it's what we need to do, right? This needs to be a lesson for the club. Going forward, make sure you get the right players through the door. Like, I'm not saying I want obviously English players. I'm not against any English players, of course not. I mean, there are good ones out there that you should be going for. I just think that Phillips for me was huh? Wan-Bissaka. He's Congolese, by the way. He's English anymore. Congolese.
I chose Congo. He can't get into England's national team. I think it's kind of sad, by the way, that these African players treat African teams like the backup if they can't get into England or whatever national team.
Saka, Nigerian, and Rogers is Jamaican, I think. I'm not sure if that's good certain or not. I'm not sure he's Jamaican. I think.
To be fair, I won't want to play for Jamaica either.
No, what on Steve McLaren? But no, but Jordan is right. Like, I just think our squad right now, like getting these players back fit, like especially Marmoush and Shirky, by the way, they're 2 huge players that get back to the squad. I think Shirky, by the way, is mad how he has more GNA than Verts does, by the way, already in the Premier League. He has 1 more GNA. It's been
007.
the next Bond has arrived. It's Florian Verts. But
the best part is the name perfectly fits the syllables. Florian words perfectly fits the syllables.
But Jordan is right with Verts, right? I know he will come good at some point. I think he will. It's just that I think what it is.
Well, he at this point, I think we might be watching the most generational flop in Premier League history.
Who is worse, Grealish or because Grealish had a better GNA already in his first year at City than Verts did. Like Jack actually got assists against Arsenal and a goal against Norwich. Like Jack was shit. Yeah, he wasn't great, but he got GNA at least in the first fucking season. Oh god, there it is. There it is. The beautiful meme 007. Well, even Isak, by the way, Isak, I'm not counting that Southampton goal, by the way, at a League Cup game. No one cares, bro. No one cares about a League Cup game. But even Isak, like, so far, mid. Like, just terrible against Palace. Like, I go for, like, a lot of cooks in the kitchen, Liverpool right now. Like,
Yeah.
You have to wonder, right? Like, was Wirtz even needed for Liverpool? Not really. Like, the boss line was a good player anyway.
I don't know, but you know what? Yeah, I like watching Liverpool flop. Isak, has he even scored a goal yet in the Premier League?
No. He's better than Haaland, by the way. Better than Haaland, no, lol.
By the way,
Haaland.
Isak, all competitions this season has 1 goal. All competitions. Haaland has 18.
Bloody hell, man.
Better than Haaland.
Gyökeres, by the way, mate. Gyökeres, Jesus Christ, how like this guy, man. This guy, like, I'm sorry, but like, he got the 3 goals so far. Well done.
But I mean, this is just the thing with Man City players. They cannot be rated. The media refuses to rate them. Haaland scores 45 goals. Alexander Isak is better for some reason, unbeknownst to mankind.
Bro,
Good enough, but in world-class performances, nah, is shit. This is what media does. If you're a City player, you cannot be good. You just cannot be good.
Bro, if Haaland playing, bro, for United Liverpool, bro, he'd be the best striker of all time.
If Haaland was playing for the United, he'd have given up on football by now.
He probably would have done, but yeah. Bro, it's like the media in this country are so horrible, so toxic when it comes to City. It's like they can't get any praise talking there for us at all.
Yeah, I agree.
But fuck him. Like when I look at it, right? I mean, Haaland's breaking records, mate. Every game now. Like he's what? He's 7 goals off 100 now in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Watch him be there by the end of October.
But by the end of October, halfway through October. Look at our games. Look at our games right now. We play Brentford first, but this is Brentford without Thomas Frank. I'm seeing a brace. So it's a 95-10. Then he scored a hat-trick against Everton. Then he scored another brace against Aston Villa. Good take.
Yeah. But
this Aston Villa team, by the way,
yeah,
they're not improving at all at the moment. It's still early doors, but
Fulham was shit. Fulham was shit. Like it got an early goal and then just fell apart massively. Like I couldn't believe how bad Fulham were yesterday.
If Aston Villa flop against Burnley, I'm gonna laugh so much.
I just think this season, right? Like the more I watch these other teams, right, like Newcastle and Villa right now struggling at the moment. I think Sunderland's a good team at the moment. Sunderland, I know it's early day, but Sunderland so far holding their own pretty well so far. Like Forest, a good win against Forest at the weekend, 1-0. I watched them beat United at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is, right? It's because they've invested in person like Getroida, Mukiele, Alderete from Getafe. They've bought some good players from Europe they're all solid players in their positions, right? There's not world-class player, but they're all players that can improve their squad massively. Robbie obviously hasn't got a goal yet, but I'm sure that will come. Is it Isidore? Good player as well himself. He's obviously showing how good he is. I think Sunderland have a team there where they can sort of like Xhaka, by the way. What a play from Sunderland so far. Been brilliant for them so far. Yeah. I think that they've got a team there that's good enough for them to sort of get me. I reckon, stay up definitely and mid-table. I reckon mid-table.
I've been doing Sunderland plays for a while now. Sunderland, absolutely one of the best windows in the Premier League, but relative to your club size. In fact, if we're doing relative to the club size, probably the best window in the Premier League. They've way overshot what they really should be doing. in a good way, they've overshot it. They stayed within a budget, actually. They didn't go that big money-wise. But the players they got, the quality they got, that's a ridiculously good team. That they even have good bench players, which I think is ridiculous for the newly promoted side.
Well, yeah, like bro, like I've got is you've got Chris Rigg on the bench, who's by the way a good young player, like promising player. I've got like, well, even the team last year, like that they had in their squad was actually a decent championship level team of players that are doing well so far. Like, it's crazy, like how they've come up already, and sort of like Robin Ruffs obviously he's been good as well. They've bought very well.
They've also got Lefay on the bench, which
he's a good player. Lefay, he's a good player. Enzo Lefay, I've got buddy Sadiki, who's a good player from is it Saint Gilloise?
Union Saint Gilloise.
Saint Gilloise, yeah. And then Diarra from Strasbourg. They've really invested well in the squad.
Diarra is also a very good player and a versatile player, which is very handy when you're the relegation fighting side. I mean, on paper at least, because when you're a weaker team, you need to adapt a bit to other teams. So having players like Diarra who can play in multiple ways, that's also a great thing to have.
I just think at the moment with the teams in the league right now, like it's still hard to tell where everyone is right now. Like, obviously, I think West Ham drew with Everton a 1-1 tonight anyway, so West Ham got a point tonight. But I just look at the league and I think, well, it's still early days. So there's a lot of teams that are still in the mid pack that are still sort of getting results here and there and draws. I think Leeds have done pretty well so far, considering when Leeds were working last time. I think it probably should have beaten Bournemouth on the weekend, like 2-1 or 3 or 4-1 another day. I mean, Leeds are holding their own so far. Wolves have been pretty poor, or they probably should have won against Tottenham, but they ended up throwing it away at the end.
I mean, it's Wolves, to be fair.
Yeah.
They're going to get relegated. I think they're not good enough.
Will West Ham go down?
Probably. West Ham, Wolves, Man United.
Imagine we win last day of the season in the Premier League and I'll go down. It would be the most glorious day on the platform ever.
Who's got an into relegation zone?
Is it Wolves, West Ham better, I think, isn't it? I think.
Wolves, West Ham, Burnley. Nottingham Forest, by the way, getting Ange.
Oh, is it Marinakis, by the way, is a moron. I don't know what the hell he was thinking doing that. I know it's probably hubris.
He was not thinking. That's a problem. He was not thinking.
Right. If we're being real, right, let's say so. A top two, obviously being the fight this year. Anyway, Palace are doing well at the moment. Obviously, I'm beating 18 games, but I think Palace for me won't be that high for long. I think they'll be like at least top 8, but I can't see them getting any like. Well, I don't know about you, mate, but that's what I'm thinking anyway. I think it's a bit hard to tell, Patch, right now.
I agree. I agree on that. I mean, it is also 6 games in, to be fair. Like a lot of stuff is very early to say, but I feel like if you look right now at the bottom 5 clubs, bar Burnley, I think all of those clubs should be doing better. With the exception of Burnley. Burnley is where I expected them to be. I didn't expect. I actually expected West Ham to go up a bit, but then they sold Kudus, and I thought, oh wow, this club does not care. Maybe we can get Jared Bowen, but people don't pay.
Look, I mean, obviously we'll watch the same things. I think at 10 games in, we'll do a further sort of review. I think that's probably where's a good time 10, because I think 6 games in, even like with 15 point Liverpool have, right? Liverpool hasn't been great. Arsenal haven't been great either. Palace are probably the better team out of the top 4. For being real, Tottenham have been quite average recently since the City game. Sunderland are very good. Bar the Burnley game, they lost 2-0. They're very good. Bournemouth been good as well. Despite losing players, they're still obviously up there, getting results still.
Crystal Palace is the only unbeaten team still in the Premier League.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. Like, and what was it? Is it 80 games? Is it 80 games unbeaten now? I think, which is crazy. Like,
yeah. And this shows what winning a cup does to people, to players.
I think Palace win Conference League.
Who is in the Conference League? Let me see. Before
they've got Dynamo Kiev, their first game away from home, which won't be easy.
No. I want to see the other teams in the Conference League that they'll be competing against. Athens, yeah. Alkmaar is shit. Aberdeen, yeah.
Aberdeen are go for Aberdeen.
Fiorentina, yeah, they've bottled a few.
They're the bottlers of this competition, mate. Win it at all. Just there.
They're the Spurs of this competition.
Kiev, Fiorentina, Cagliari, Legia Warsaw, Lech Poznan are in there.
Nah, they're not going to do shit. Man, they won't do shit either.
Shakhtar.
Oh, Strasbourg. Strasbourg is in there.
I think Sparta Prague as well.
They're not going to do shit.
I think Palace have a good chance,
Yeah, I think it's between them, Fiorentina, who bottle it, and Strasbourg, and maybe, very, very maybe, I can see Legia Warsaw maybe getting to the semis.
Yeah. But I think if they win that, mate, and get Europa League football, which by the way, they actually got anyway, Europa League, not Conference League. They won the FA Cup. That should have been Europa League for them.
No, it shouldn't, because they're the dirty, cheating bastards.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that. Thank you for reminding me. Well, right. So, looking at Palace's next games, right? So they've got Kiev away. I think that'll be a tough one, but I think they might nick that one like a 1-0 or 2-1 probably. Then they've got Everton away. Again, Everton I've started pretty well this season, but I think, decently well for where they should be. I think they can get a result there. Everton. Bournemouth at home won't be easy, but I think they're at home. Should be able to win that one. Larnaca at home, no battle, Larnaca, I reckon. Arsenal away might be an interesting one. I think that might be where the run ends, possibly.
Yeah. I think it's going to be one stupid game. There's just going to be one stupid game where just one stupid game where you concede late, and then I just can see it coming. I can see it coming.
Right. Let's predict October's fixture, shall we? As we get towards October.
Sure.
Monaco. I'm gonna say 3-0.
Yeah, sure. I'll second that. 3-0.
Brentford away. I think it'll be a 3-1.
I did say 3-1 earlier as well, so I'll stick with that as well.
3-1, but it's still a win, though. It's still a win.
Yeah.
Everton, we're at home. I think we'll be alright with Everton at home.
3-0.
3-0. Yeah. Villarreal away. Now Villarreal have been alright so far this season. They've been alright.
Yeah, we struggle against Spanish teams as well in Champions League, don't we?
2-0.
I'll go 1-2. I'll go difficult game, but we'll win.
Yeah. Villa away. Last couple of years been quite crap for us to go there recently, but I think we'll win this time.
Fuck Villa, 1-5.
Hard hat-trick against Konza and Mings. Yes, thank you very much. Yes, please. And Swansea away. I'm 3-0.
We do not care. We do not care.
But look, we'll do this fiction, but I think right now these are games. I think this really should be 7 out of 6.
Yeah.
Really, that should be the ultimate because November we got these 2 games coming up here.
You know what, yeah?
These 4 games here.
I can see a bad result against Bournemouth. Just something stupid happening against Bournemouth. I can see that.
Or Marmouche scores a banger again. That'd be ideal.
Yeah, but you know why I'm thinking that? Because we'll have a good form running into the Liverpool game. I feel like just before the Liverpool game, you'll do something stupid. And then the fan base will be lost again.
Why would we not? I mean, if we can get through, right, this game unscathed, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Because I'll be real, mate, this team ain't good anymore. They're really shit now, mate. Even the Hillman are good. Leverkusen, we should be both.
They should have stuck with Ten Hag.
Yeah, but if we can give you these 4 games, I'm happy. Unscathed. Yeah. December, we got Fulham, Sunderland. We'll win the Madrid, I reckon. We'll win that game, I reckon. At the Bernabeu. Am I being too cocky there? Probably. Well, no, possibly.
Possibly. Mbappé is kind of carrying Madrid though, so
maybe a draw.
You know what? Doku win it at the Bernabeu.
Doku prevent the gritty one last time at the Bernabeu. I wouldn't mind it. I'll allow it. I'll allow the gritty one more time. Palace won't be easy. Selhurst Park away. West Ham. To be honest, mate, we got good run of fixtures. Apart from like a few games in November and December, we have some good fixtures there. I think going to the end of the year, it's favorable. If we can get to like end of this year, right, for this game, if I won, by the way, if I would lost, by the way, I want a loss, please. Every time we go to Sunderland, we lose at least 1-0 or win 3-1.
So yes, but Sunderland did do a Poznan when we won the league, so it's fine.
Yeah, good point. But if we can get to December, mate, let's say 4 points or 3 points off top, Carabao Cup semi-finals and Champions League top 8. I'm happy at that.
Yeah. I don't really care that much about top 8 in Champions League because I feel like you might play 2 extra games, but
yeah, 4-0. Yeah, win 4-0. I'll be bloody shameless, mate. Mbappe slander.
You might play 2 extra games, but I don't feel like getting Madrid in that like knockout round. That's not going to happen again. So I don't care too much. I feel like that's probably a good chance to play your lesser players, but I mean, top 8 is better, of course, but I'm not that worried about it. Just qualify is all I really care about.
Yeah. If anyone's new in the stream, leave a like on the stream already as well, and obviously subscribe if you're new to the channel. Subscribe to Alf if you're also new to both our channels. Obviously, we're both on the road to 2K. That's the ultimate goal next for us. I mean, probably a while because YouTube's finished right now, but we'll get there at some point. By crook, without YouTube's help. So
I need to get a Saeed clip of him saying how last we are finished. I need to get a clip of that.
Last we're finished.
That's YouTube right now. That is YouTube. Yeah.
Like this thing, right? Like, like the people, is about trying, right? Like we are, like also just as well. I think I forgot this. After this stream, there's a hype button as well. If you actually click on the hype button and do that, apparently it helps. Something like that. I think I don't know. It's new to me as well. But like if you press the hype button after the stream, I appreciate it. It sort of gets the channel out there a bit more as well, and it sort of helps us sort of. Algorithm right now is dead, so we can get some help in algorithm. Then we much appreciate people. Much appreciated.
1 second. I want to show something, but I don't know how to do it because it's a file on my PC. Can I share that here? I don't know if I can.
No, we'll try.
I'll try. And if I can't, sad days. Oh, wonderful.
There we go.
so much. Like they tactically outclassed us, but they didn't though. The football you saw, they did not tactically. Well,
Wallahi, please.
They
Take back what you said
outplayed
there.
us. They outplayed
They
us.
outplayed us.
In their game.
that's
They
because we
outworked us.
lost 50-50s. You saw the third goal, and Mbeumo went in for a tackle. What did he do? He was chasing shadows. Zexi came on. He's chasing shadows. You blame the system, but the players. You saw Konya ask Delict, go forward. Let me pass to you.
How long do you give Amrin? You.
Why is he so desperate to defend this crap? I don't get it.
I don't get it either, bro. Like look, like I want to be edgy, bro. Amarim's fucking. The players are shit. We know that, but like Amarim's system work, bro. He's fucking dumb.
You personally. I don't want idiots.
Yeah.
How long do you give Amrin?
The entirety of this season.
You got that answer.
Yes.
Enabler.
No, I'm not.
You are against me.
Objective.
You are against me.
Objective.
You are against the football
I am
club.
objective.
The fabric, the foundation of the
I
football
am
club.
objective.
You're against it, yeah?
No.
Like,
No.
go deal with him.
You need to heal. You need to heal.
I'm not healing nothing, bro.
You need to
Fuck
heal.
off. I need to heal by this
You
fucking.
Manchester United fans, the lot of you need to heal. I'm not allowing you lot to suppress me. I'm not allowing you lot to suppress me.
Guys, we're finished. Khalas,
No
we're done.
suppression. You say
Bro, asked you one last year, Pep. Last is finished. It's over. Yeah, the Biryani, but mate, honestly, right? You cannot beat Saeed crash outs after a United game. They are so fun to watch. It descends into madness. Like for me, the Grimsby one was the best one of the lot. The way he just like completely lost his fucking mind.
I think Grimsby one was. It was too coming. Like you know what I mean. You expected something. You expected something mad, so it didn't hit as bad. You know what I mean.
But the way that they react though after this,
I love these, but I love the way Saeed just fumes when Man United lose. It's a lovely thing to see, really.
oh, it is beautiful. It's very, very beautiful. But hey, look, I mean, like, because the thing is, apart from maybe LB, right, our community is quite low on a lot. Maybe Hamza as well. It's very dead on reactionaries. Like, it's not very big, is it, for us in our community?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Tony, it is, mate. Well, I tell you, if they lose on Saturday, mate, Christ, it will be a meltdown. Sunderland beat them at their place. Oh my god, it will be like full on Chernobyl levels of a meltdown. Like, imagine if the United had the worst start ever since well actually they can't connect because they've won, didn't they? They beat Chelsea, didn't they? So that counts towards one of the better starts.
I can't wait for today to watch them get relegated. There is no better day.
Bro, that will get 1 million views instantly. That reaction.
Fuck Said's reaction. I want to see players cry. I want to see Mbeumo cry on that pitch when they get relegated.
Ruben Amorim, never gonna win again. Crying in the Stratford End, the rest are going down.
They should have just kept Ten Hag at this point.
They really should have done, mate, at this point. It's actually gotten worse for them. Like, bro, he's worse than Ten Hag. How have we gotten worse than Ten Hag? You found a way.
Life finds a way.
He's a good player. It's a door.
You know what they're going to do? They will sack Amorim until gets Ange.
Well, see, if I'm Iriola, right, don't even go to that club. Don't even do it. You are wasting your talent in your career there. Bro, someone save Mbeumo, someone save Cunha, someone save Sashko. Tesco ain't that bad, by the way. He ain't that bad of a player. It's just not. He ain't great.
Fuck them. They chose Man United. Stay on that side. Stay on that side. Get fucked. Go play in the championship.
Like, bro, like, do you know the timeline? If they get relegated to social media, if they get relegated to championship, mate. Do you know how incredible the memes would be if that happened?
Bro,
like,
people would still say nobody cares about Man City if that happened. Yeah, you know what would happen? Yeah, Man City would win the league title. Man United would get relegated in the same season. The timeline would be full of Man United stuff. And then there will be some shameless Man United fans saying nobody cares about City. You know it will happen. You know it will happen.
Bro, Southgate or Potter to replace. Imagine they get Southgate.
I think Southgate and Potter both are an improvement.
They probably are, actually. I just think at the moment, right? I just think like that club right now, mate. Like they're playing a game a week, mate. They play one Premier game a week now into January. They have no more games to play. Like literally, maybe for them, right? Nothing happens. They're still getting cooked every week.
Bro, what do you even do at that point?
Like finished. Finished.
Yeah, Halas are finished.
That Tottenham game was the final nail in the coffin. If they had won that game, they're in the Champions League and they're saved.
Yeah, but they'd be in the Champions League and do what? Lose every game?
Oh, I know, but they've still got another year of Europe in it. I still have another chance to sort of just somehow scapegoat their way back through again. But them actually losing the Europa League game and finishing 15th was mate. That's how bad they went. They finished 15th last year, 15th place.
It can't go on like this.
Well, I'll have to say, mate. I'll have to say.
Can't go on like this, can it?
It can.
Oh, it can. Oh, it can. I hope it really does. If they lose on Saturday, mate, I will be there. But Joey is right. It doesn't get old. They're losing. It doesn't get old at all. It's just fun to watch at this point because they're actually progressively getting worse each week. It's fun to watch. Like Chelsea weren't stupid, bro. They probably got a result, but Chelsea are crap as well. They're crap.
Yeah.
Like world champions, bro. My ass, bro. World champions, bro. What world champions? Like again, it's just people like Kevin Lewis.
Desk champions.
Like, oh, but you're world champions. Like, all right, cool, well done. World champions of what exactly? Because you ain't winning anything, are you, this season?
Look at that fucking trophy, though. That's such a shit trophy. I still don't get. Look at that badge. Like, what the fuck is that badge, bro? It's a fucking dinner plate. They've got a dinner plate on their shirts.
Best thing of that tournament for us was his kit. It's a nice kit. It's a very nice kit. It's a shame it's not our third kit.
Yeah. I don't think we've used that kit yet, have we?
What, the rainy one? Yeah, no. Not yet, but it's coming. One day it's coming.
Monaco, we will be there. Hey, maybe it's a rainy night at Monaco.
And we lose 2-1 probably. They're in a shit state.
No. We do not do that here. Weather Monaco, Wednesday.
Downpour.
20% chance of rain.
Shit.
That's a chance.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see, man. We'll see. But at the moment, right, I'm just enjoying every moment of it. Look, this season for us, right? I said before, are we a title race? I don't know. I'm still unsure of where we are right now, but it could be on the coattails and sort of be in the mix, top 3, top 4. Then we'll see what happens. But I think for us at the moment, especially the fan base, I think we've got to just remember that we're still coming back from last season. I think we're still improving. Still, I think we're still on the way to go for us to sort of get to that level again. Like even if Liverpool aren't that great, they're not. We still need to improve ourselves. But there's some things that we've got to work on. I think that's good. I mean, again, as long as we're in the mix this year and being competitive, that's what I want to say.
We still need a right back, and I want them January. If it's not Livramento, it's not Livramento. Listen, I don't. Livramento, not Livramento, who cares? There's enough right backs out there. But I want the rights back by January, really.
Yeah, no, I understand. I think look, the wingers, I could defray them a season. But Bob, I'll give another year off this one anyway, because I think it's only his first season, so I want to give him another year off anyway. But Doku for me this year, if he ends the season strong, then I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a new deal. But again, I'm going to say this though: you get a new deal, you better buddy keep playing the way you're playing, because I don't want to see is I'm getting a new deal, and I'm back to being shit again. I've got to see levels improve. Like Doku for me so far started well, but I'm not going to sit here and say, "Oh, he's back. He's cooking." Keep going.
Back from what?
Keep going. Like Monaco and Brentford, keep going. Keep the levels going. Like keep performing. Like Savio as well. Improve. Keep improving yourself. Get the levels. Get some goals. If we can get both them two cooking at a good level, then Haaland will get more goals. And it'll help us out even more than the wings. And then after that,
Goal, Premier League. Is that the aim?
For me with Doku, try and get. I think 10 assists definitely is minimum. He's on 3 so far. I think can get 10 minimum, maybe more than that. Goals, I reckon about 5 or 6, maybe more. I asked for more, but I've got to see more goals from him overall. Savio the same. Both them two, minimum of 5 league goals. Minimum. Then we got.
I think Doku is already. He's not scored in the league yet. He scored in the Champions League. Yeah.
Savio's so both wingers are on 1 goal so far. Bob's on. Yeah. Was it not 1 yet? Bob's goal was own goal on it.
That was no goal.
Yeah, but Bob's doing. But Bob's doing okay anyway.
Bob does have assists or an assist, I believe. Let me check. Bob's stats. Oscar Bob. He has 1 assist, but what it's worth.
Yeah. G&A for well. So overall, Doku 1 goal 3 assists. Is it 1 goal 4 assists?
Doku has 3 assists in the league alone.
Okay. And Savio has 1 goal in it. I think Foden's got. Was it 1 goal? Well,
Foden has
1 goal in the league and 1 goal in Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
Those 2 goals, and
does he?
Huh?
Does he not have an assist too?
In Champions League. And Carabao as well for Savinho goal. So yeah, it's not a lot, but we've got to remember that with Foden's been obviously only got back in the team recently. Savage got back in the team recently, and just hit form. So
we're getting there. That's the main part. We're getting there.
Well, bro, last season, it was nothing. So it's already, but it's in the floor to better, right? It's night and day. Alright, like it's not like last season was fucking terrible for across the pitch, but this I'm not saying it's like elite level, but it's good level. That's what I want to be. And if we get to elite level by the end of this year, I think it's what I mean. Like this season, mate, could be a good season for us. It could be. I'm not saying it like look. I know last season was different, but I think last season for me was I could tell the cracks were there. I was worried for a long time before the bad run hit. With this year, I'm kind of like, well, there's already a better precedent already. There's already a better spine already than last season. Like we've already got a good spine in place. No matter who you put in and put out the team, it's kind of just keep getting the wins in it. Like win Wednesday, win Sunday, and just keep the momentum going in October as well. So all I want to see this season, mate, is I just want to see these levels improve. Just keep getting better. Keep working defensively. Keep working midfield. Keep getting the goals, mate. Just be competitive again. Because I think last season was just so demoralising because we just weren't involved at all in any competitions. Like we're out of the UCL earlier on, out of the Carabao Cup, FA Cup. We got the final, but we were terrible in the final. Like league, out of it for a long time. I just want to be at least involved this year, at least in the mix for competitions. I mean, Carabao Cup for me, mate, should be a priority this year. Should be a priority. Like we can win that competition. We can.
And we should take it seriously because we've thrown it away a few years now. We need to take it seriously. Don't throw away the Carabao Cup again.
FA Cup, FA Cup, but win this time.
FA
Get
Cup.
final win.
4 finals in a row. Please let it not be 3 losses in a row.
Just
that'd be quite
get to the
sad.
final, right? But don't. But I think this time, no. This current team, the way we're playing, rather than passing it around all the time, we are passing it around, but there's a bit more. More.
You know what would be diabolical also? If we lost that final against Thomas Frank Spurs.
Yeah, I know. Joe is right. Imagine if we got a draw. Imagine if we got a draw at Tottenham and a win at Brighton. It's not ideal, but this would have at least have four points out of it. Because we said before, our home record needs to be positive. Wins. I think for me, I feel right now isn't there yet. Like we're still not feared yet. We're not quite there. Oh, something like that. And that happens, like Sunderland, bro. Newcastle, all that money, bro, and Sunderland's not going to win the league.
I need Sunderland to finish above Newcastle. You don't know. I need it. I'm gonna go on Strasbourg, Steve, a lot if that happens.
Bro, Newcastle, mate. I don't know, mate. It's crap right now, isn't it? It's crap right now. I don't know where they're going to be at the moment, but we'll see. I'll ask you then before I end the stream a little bit. Where do you think we'll finish? Well, so I said Monaco away. Obviously, I've said 3-0. You said it's the same 3-0. I think.
Yeah, I'll go with 3-0 as well.
I just want to see obviously we'll do a preview for Brentford on the Friday show on Friday, but for Monaco especially, it's more just a case of just keep getting the wins. I think last season we got a draw and a win, didn't we, in the first 2? So if we can get 2 wins out of 2, that'd be ideal. Just try and get the top 8 secured early doors this time. I don't want to be in top 24. I want top 8. I want to avoid the playoffs, extra games. I want to sort of just be a bit more chilled.
Yeah, I feel like we've got a pretty easy draw as well. Like Monaco, I think is easily beatable. We already beat the toughest team in there in Napoli, I think.
Yeah.
Villarreal will be tough, but I think we'll win. Other than that, I mean Real Madrid, but other than that, I don't see where we should have any troubles, to be honest.
No, I just want to see a bit. A consistency in the team. I think on Wednesday start a strong team again. Similar team Saturday.
Do we need to start a strong team against Monaco though? Because I'm not saying start at EGS, but like Rodri does not need to play that game. Haaland, if it's true that he's on an injury, I don't think he needs to play that game, to be honest. Bruges didn't have a striker, and look at that defense falling apart.
What would I do? Give him an hour, get the game won, and get him off.
Yeah,
I think I'd rather get the win secured than be fucking around for an hour trying to get a goal. You know what I mean? Like, rather just get.
I'm not sure what Foden's situation is, so I guess you could just play him. Guardiola, I'm not sure he needs to play because the only real pace they have is Akliouche. But O'Reilly will deal with Akliouche just fine. Like, Akliouche is shit, man. It's proper shit.
You're frustrated, right? That Mamouche didn't just still. It'd be ideal if he's fit now because you know what, Mamouche, you're starting this game up front. Doku, Savio on the wings. Guys, just work your hardest and go for it. Because I think the sooner Mamouche gets back fit, so Shirky, we can give Haaland a bit of a break in some of these games. Like, I think Haaland to me is obviously our best player at the moment, put on current form moment, but I don't want to burn this guy out too much. Like again, I know he's probably doing.
By the way, he needs just one goal to surpass Thierry Henry in Europe. I'm just saying.
Start him 2 goals off. Half an hour in, get him off.
Thierry Henry, great Premier League goats.
Bro, this bloody sure, nostalgia, bro, has poisoned a lot of minds, isn't it? In this country, it really has. Like nostalgia and in the whole. Oh, but this player does this. Hull's the best striker in Premier League history already.
Yes.
Well, what he's doing already is breaking. He will be honestly right. Even if he does leave before the end of his deal, right? He'll want to break the record in Premier League first before he goes anywhere else. And the guy wants to say, you know what? I've done it all City, won multiple Champions Leagues and stuff, and wants to go to Barcelona. Fine. I'm not like I get it with him, right? I can't see him being City forever, but I think he'll be here for quite a while anyway. I think he'll be here to at least 30, I reckon. To at least 30. And
Yeah. I think, by the way, because here's an interesting statistic. Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Cristiano Ronaldo have both scored more goals after turning 30 than before turning 30. Which is a very interesting statistic.
Holland's 25 and still banging the goals. It's fucking crazy, man. Like
Haaland 2035, make it happen.
do you know what it is, right? Like, it wouldn't surprise me because the thing is, like, the guy loves it here, and also he's got a family here already. I don't think he's going to leave England until I think he's probably said, you know what, I don't know what he needs to do. I think with him, right, he will lead the club in a shit way. Haaland will probably lead the club if he ever does lead it in the most classical way possible.
He won't drop Trent.
He will probably get a statue when he leaves, for being real.
Before he leaves, probably.
Well, because the thing is,
I can't think he said for so long.
Oh, bro, he's already matched. According to my job, I've got a document right that because has all the goals. I know there's like Stat City that all the goals count, but I actually go through a lot of the games and actually calculate it to the point. Even I know it sounds a bit shameless, but I also count games and friendlies as well. Like, you're scoring a goal for the club. I'm not having this.
Barely loves you. Barely loves you.
Exactly. 1,400 goals. That's your total. But at the moment, he's on 140 or got goals right now. I think. I know this is 133 competitively, but he has like 7 goals in other games. But yeah, he has 140 odd goals right now. I think overall. So he's 2 goals off Sterling already.
Again, barely loves you, but by the end of the season, he will have surpassed Sterling, who I believe is our 3rd top scorer.
He'll be above Colin Bell.
Wow.
Easily. Well, because Colin Bell's on 153, he's on 140. He'll definitely get above Colin Bell, or even depending on how many goals I'm off or accurate on. But as far as I'm aware, I think I'm not far off Colin Bell's 30 anyway. So it'll be Colin Bell.
So wait, Aguero has 260, right? Is that how?
260, 265. Depends what officially we want to go.
Official games.
260. Shameless games. 300 goals.
So 260 Aguero. Is it Francis Lee next, or is it Sterling?
Terry, I think it's Terry Booker, is it? No. I'm pretty sure it's bear with me. Don't get his name.
I'm pretty sure Francis Lee and Colin Bell as well, of course, are pretty high up there.
Right. Eric Brook. It's Aguero, Eric Brook.
Eric Brook. That's actually surprising.
Colin Bell, Joe Hayes, Billy Meredith, Francis Lee, Sterling, and then Haaland.
Is Billy Meredith that high up? He didn't play at Man City that long, though, did he?
Meredith and Hayes have both the same amount of goals, 152. Haaland has 142 right now. Well, 133 technically in competition. So 9 goals away, obviously, kept that away, 133. But yeah.
I'm surprised that Billy Meredith has that many goals because he wasn't at Man City for that long.
I think I can see him getting towards Eric Brook when the season, you know. I think I wouldn't surprise if he does that.
I'm saying he's scoring 40 Premier League goals this season. So, and whatever else he does. So, there you go.
Well, since Bevan, right? Bevan's on the chat right now. He knows about the notebook. Basically, last season we kept about this amount many games in. He had 10 goals on 6 games, and we both said right on the trajectory he would get 52 goals in Premier League, and then after that we shut the bed. But this year we're better.
We won the treble. we want to travel.
Get that fucking book out. Get that fucking notebook out right now. We're doing the fucking statistics, mate. 8 goals and 6 already. Come on, we're doing it.
Oh, no.
What was it on? Is it 8? It's 8 in the Premier, 8 in the league. Is it 9 Champions?
Bevel shits the bed with 30 goals for Cherky. Immediately got injured.
Big up, mate. Shift, mate. Yeah. I think
Bevel, how many goals is Cherky getting again?
Oh god! Like, as much as I appreciate that that statement, I was like, the injury came at the worst possible time for him. The worst possible time. Oh man. Hold on. 30. Hey, it was just one. Here's one. 29 to go.
29 goals in one game
10 in one game.
against Man United.
We'll take that. We'll be shameless. That happened. That will be absolutely shameless. Right, hold on. Just gonna make sure get this sorted out beforehand. Right. Yeah, so I'm gonna go Monaco 0-3 on the game Wednesday. I just get the win. Like, I'm not bothered at all really about performances. Performances we do I should play well, but just get the result. That's all I want. That's all I want really. I want to make sure that we're sort of getting that result sorted out.
And at least one Haaland's goal, so Thierry Henry is no longer in the top 10 in Champions League top scorers list. Thierry Henry, hold that, dumbass.
Hey, 5-0. I'll take 5-0 again. Well, that'll be ideal, but we'll. Do you know what it is, right? If we win 5-0, mate, I'll be buzzing with that. For 5 goals again. Well, it'll be ideal, won't it? And also clean sheet as well will be ideal.
We're not keeping a clean sheet with Nunez, though, are we?
Donnarumma.
No. I'm just thinking about it right now.
Rumor. Fire check in return. If that happens, mate, if it's back on. Now look, just get the results Wednesday. I'm like, right now, it should be just get your wins, tick it over, and go again. That's what I'm going for right now. I just want to make sure that we get our wins, get the results, and keep moving. That's all I want. But everyone in the chat, obviously, in the comments, leave your obviously predictions below as well. And leave a like if you're on the stream as well, and subscribe if your channel if you haven't already. We're on the road to 2K. Obviously, it's been a bit slow recently. We're apologies for the lack of content. It's been, I think I've been pretty crap this week. I've been pretty ill this week. I've been sorting out myself. And so Bevo's not feeling himself right now at the moment anyway. But we're both on the way back, I assume. We've got we'll do a show this week on probably Friday or Thursday, depending on when we're both available. But that should be the plan anyway. Cherky will score. God's sake. You your memes, man. How do you do this? Score 30 goals. Mate, 3. We don't know, mate. 3 goals would be ideal right now, mate. Oh, man, I love that. Love it. Yeah, but also if you to Al's channel as well, go with his and subscribe as well. He's on the road to 2K as well. But I think both of us know current algorithm right now, we're cooked right now. I think even Martin's cooked right now.
How lost we had finished.
Bro, LG and Martin, bro, their views are down as well. Like, bro, it's mad how everyone's views have gone down recently. Like, I know it's not because of bad content. It's because he's finished. Finished platform, bro.
Yeah.
He will. Like, yeah, it will. Yeah. By the way, it's going to happen soon. By the way, I know we haven't got it done yet.
Did the game come out yet? I think it
is,
right?
The game's out.
Okay,
now.
yeah. So I'm gonna have to buy it so that we can play it, so I can beat Bevel.
Also, like memberships, I've got to set up as well. I mean, to be fair, I'll chat Bevel and get us all out this week and get them set up and ready to go. It's pretty simple anyway. What we're going to do with them anyway, but that'll be set up this week. But yeah, so again, with this one, we'll announce that in due course and plan it out a bit more in advance, so people have a reason to look forward to it. Because I know people looking forward to this one. So I'm hoping by the time we actually do this, we'll be in a better place where we'll have some views back on again. People actually can watch the channel.
Yeah.
Just tell you January.
Or Sorry, someone keeps spamming my DMs right now. That's annoying. Let me mute them. There you go. I've lost thought of what I was going to say. Someone just randomly started spamming my DMs. That's annoying. Yeah, what I was going to say, don't make me buy any of your Google tickets, by the way. I ain't there to get reds.
Yeah, we ain't doing that
get
shit.
stupid
Bro.
tickets.
Official tickets, bro. Official tickets. I mean, we ain't doing that shit. Don't worry, we ain't doing that shit. But yeah, big of everyone in the chat. I know it's been quite a bit of a quiet one, but again, I mean, considering where we are right now on YouTube, it's better than people are here watching the shows. Obviously, everything going on. We do appreciate it massively, people. Obviously, leave a like on the stream, really subscribe to the new channel as well. Subscribe to Alpha as well, and get them there. UCL final. If we can get there, mate.
Bruges against Man City, European final.
You in out. What do I do?
I'm shameless. I can't lose, mate. I can't lose.
I cannot lose. I cannot lose.
Reality can be whatever I want.
Whereas it's Bruges Arsenal, man, I'm like, oh, you better beat him.
But it's at Jan Bredel. You do not come to Jan Bredel, play haram football, and go away. You do not do that.
No.
I don't care who you are. You don't do that at Jan Bredel.
Yeah.
Unless you're Westerlo, for some reason. They always get away with that, but fuck Westerlo.
People, big up everyone for tuning in to the stream. It's redirect you over to Patrick's channel. I think Mateus and Kelt's doing a show right now talking about the Monaco game as well. So go over and watch them. Leave it up on the stream as well, and also put in the chat Nimble Raid in the comments as well when you get into there. So people have a good rest of your week. Bring on Monaco. Come on City and Wednesday. Let's keep up the momentum. Get the win and sort of get ourselves in 6 out of 6. Big people, take care. See you soon. Bless.